There is a woman there, Dr. Rita Pratt. She came from Nassau, and she came to do research on the grass doll. And again, like how y'all's connection came, it was divine order. Her son was going to school in Tennessee, went there to meet with his professor. She said she's sitting there waiting on the professor. She picks up a magazine. She starts flipping through it. I'm in it. I'm fanning rice. She started reading with the Gullah people. She said, I'm not going to lie, Miss Goodwine. And she called me by my name. She told in the publication, Goodwine, I have to take it. I put the bag, put them in my bag. And I had to take it because I said, this is who I need the doctor. They have to know about the grass doll. I have to know if they know about the grass doll, right? So she says she called and she called and she called numbers to find out who could get her in touch with this Miss Goodwine. They put her to the Park Service people. The Park Service people tried to tell her, talk to these academics. She said, I don't want to talk to no manatee. This is a woman I'm looking for. I need to talk to she. Okay, finally, she found this woman who knows me well, who worked with Park Service, told her, call this number, but you especially need to email her. Normally, I'm not in my office. That day, I happened to be taking voicemails off or something. Phone rang, so I just clicked the line and I picked up myself and said, Gullah Geechee Nation, may I help you? Good afternoon. May I speak to Miss Goodwine? I said, do you mean Queen Quet? This is she. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so glad to meet you. I don't know what to say. Oh my God, you don't know what I gone through to meet you? Yeah. This is Rita Pratt. I'm calling you from the Bahamas. I said, okay. She started talking to me about her research on the grass doll. I said, yeah, I know what to go. Oh, you know what the grass doll? I said, yeah, we use the grass doll. When I was coming up, not as much as my mom and them use them, but we use grass doll. Oh my God, I have to come there. Do you know this woman the next week got on a flight from the Bahamas, came here. I picked up at Savannah Airport. She was only going to be here for a few hours just to interview me and my mother about the grass doll because they grew up making the grass doll in the Bahamas. And she had found there was a Carolina, people had come over there at some point from Carolina, but she couldn't find anything else. So she wondered, she knew what the baskets, because she made that stuff herself. But she was like, what about the dolls? Because she's a doll maker. But by the time she got there, my mother and I had went and hunted the grass that we used to pull for grass dolls. It wasn't no easy job. And we found it, and we had some there, and we had done plait the hair and did little things, just so when she get there, she could see this how ours look. She said, oh my God, it's the same thing. I mean, she was just flipping out this whole time. So she wrote a book about the Bahamian Carolina connection to the grass doll. But now it became us also connecting to all these other traditions, the baskets, the dolls, the healing herbs, the language, the food. And she opened a little museum and a shop in the Bahamas. She kept saying, I want you to come, I want you to come. I said, I'm going to bring my festival there. And she got the Ministry of Tourism and the Ministry of the Ministry of the Ministry. Okay. And they had me come and present. But when I tell you they laid out the red carpet, they literally and figuratively laid out red carpet. They had a man at the ship with a red carpet under his arm to roll it out and would not let me get off till he rolled it. And I stood there, and then they took me to all these places in Freeport, all these places in Nassau. And so the people were like, oh my God. I mean, it broadened the mind. So the media followed me the whole time and did a documentary and then showed it in the whole country. So now it opened up why were certain people there, how certain people got there, how come on some of the islands they speak one way and the other ones they speak another way. How is this Carolina connection that we always heard about, like almost like in history. Yeah, there was Carolina connection, but they never elaborate. Now, some of the people could elaborate. And so I spoke to, my God, what did they have, like 200 students, I think, that they had come that day to Nassau. And so we're building on that so that the people that consider themselves Seminoles really realize y'all are Gullah Geechee. And when you say you speak Seminole, it's like Old English versus American English today. So it's like Seminole, it's like Old Gullah, and we speak Gullah as it has evolved. So it's really interesting to see the connections. But more than that is, again, seeing how the people look, hearing how they sound, seeing how they cook, hearing the sound.
Yeah.
We do shout and they call it Russian.
Uh-huh.
You know, so you have all these
They call it
things,
what?
Russian.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
So you have all these interlinking things that were so similar in indigenous culture and so similar in African culture. We can't say it's one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
We can't say which ancestor gave us which part.
Right.
We just know we have all of them within us.
Mm-hmm.
And so today, people won't necessarily look at us and say, y'all need to be the powwow.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
they still keep wanting to separate Gullah to just Africa.
Mm.
But I keep reminding them we're not just Africa. We're
Yes.
North America too. You know, we are the amalgamation of the two worlds.